Hi, my name is Shavonne Burke, and I am excited that I was able to find a good window company in JC Tonnotti. I ended up getting all of my windows done in my condo, and a year later I'm completely satisfied. I broke it up in two parts, where the first time around I got my downstairs windows done, and then the second time around I got my upstairs windows done. And again, I mean, the whole process from just what I had to know about the windows, the estimation, as far as the money, of course, that's important to everyone. I mean, I'm just completely pleased. I felt very comfortable. I mean, this was my first time doing a huge home improvement. It was very important to just talk to somebody who was knowledgeable and just somebody who was just friendly as well. I mean, I feel like, we spent time talking about windows, we spent time talking about just, life or so, and I appreciate that it wasn't just so by the book. We talked about pricing. I compared some of the other pricing to other window companies, and like I said, I was just pleased all around. I had a certain budget. What I was very impressed with the company is that they install windows all year round. It doesn't matter how cold it was. And I remember that day was so cold. I felt very badly for them that they were out there, but I mean, they weren't complaining, and I was just impressed that I think they did about 8 windows in my house. I have about 8 windows down here, and it was a one-day process. I was impressed about that. I love the fact that, they were very cognizant of putting down different things, different sheets to make sure they weren't dragging any snow or dirt from outside, because I do remember it was slightly snowing the day before. They weren't bringing in a lot of debris from outside. And again, I mean, I was just impressed that, they all worked together. They came in, they did what they needed to do. Everything was very quick. Like I said, I have no complaints. I love the fact that even after they finished, they cleaned up. I mean, they vacuumed, and it was awesome. And now, like I said, it's a year in, and I just got my other windows from upstairs. So it's a few months in, and I'm completely pleased. It was welcoming having them in my house. I had no issue with them being in my house all throughout. I actually went upstairs and just kind of did my own work, and they would update me if they had a question. They would even update me about how long it would take them, because like I said, that day was kind of the dead of winter. So I appreciate them letting me know that, hey, we should be finished in about 2 hours or so. So I just felt very comfortable, and again, everybody was just so kind, which I think that's a huge thing for me. I don't want to feel uncomfortable in my own home. I would absolutely recommend JC Tonnotti. I mean, after they finished doing the first job and the second job, I immediately posted to my social media. That's how I let a lot of my friends know about somebody who's done a good job for me. I mean, if you're going to do a good job, then I just want to make sure that I share that wealth.